All right. We're live from my house
Oh
and Doug's house.
boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. Speaking of, I have a video. No, never mind. I have a video
What?
coming out Wednesday that's like, it has that joke in it where it's like, oh boy, here we go. Because I'm talking about the price for Mario Kart World. I'm talking about all the things they could do to fix it and etc. I don't think they're going to, but whatever. But yes, we're playing Mario Kart World.
Are we doing a race or a knockout tour?
It's a good question. Race or knockout tour? Personally, I feel like we should do both because we're gonna have a ton of
Okay,
time. But you know,
do a race first.
right? Exactly. Online play. Please wait. Hold on, I'm gonna have to.
Oh, you can't specifically join your friends. You just gotta hope you
No,
match
no, no,
into the same lobby.
no, no. There's friends, and then you just hit your
Oh, I didn't
friend,
see that. Hold on.
join, and then I'll just
Oh, wait, yeah, just join me.
exactly. I like using Parabitty with the baby blooper. I'm just gonna be honest. It may seem weird, but it's not. Trust me. Where are you at? Oh, right there. Are you a
Get
Rosalina
fam
main person?
I am. Get
Okay.
familiar with this feeling, because I will be way ahead of you for most of the stream.
Are you sure about that?
100.
Okay.
I was gonna main Pauline like I do in Mario Party Jamboree, but she
Huh.
only has one costume.
Right.
Rosalina
Rosalina
has
has a
like
lot of
six.
costumes. That's my problem with
Yeah.
maining Donkey Kong. Like he's a good character, but
He doesn't look very cool anymore. He's not that.
I think he looks amazing in my opinion.
He's
But
got feathers. Donkey Kong doesn't have feathers.
uh I I don't think Donkey Kong has feathers. I'm gonna be honest.
The new Donkey Kong is pretty freaking feathery.
Okay, you can say that. How does this work? Do we just wait for people to join or what? Is
This
it too
could be the
early in the
whole stream.
morning? Uh-huh. Just free roam.
We need our we need our viewers to join us. All zero of them. Oh, two people are watching actually. It's probably me and you.
Well, I don't have the stream up on like a window, so it's probably someone else.
I don't think anyone else in the GCP community has the Switch 2 yet.
Yeah. Aside from Presto.
Oh, he has one?
Yeah.
But it's probably what, like 8 a.m. where he's at? Or no, it's
I
probably like
think it's
7 where he's at,
6.
huh?
I think it's
So he probably
6.
doesn't want to join us.
Right. He's probably asleep. Why can't I see you on the map?
Because I'm that far ahead of you, buddy.
Are you near Peach's
I
castle?
way past. I drove through Peach's Castle like an hour ago, buddy.
Oh. You know, you might actually beat me. I'm going to be honest.
I I unlocked all the characters, and then I just drove around in free roam for hours getting all the costumes. So I have a lot of practice.
Right.
Oh, people are joining.
Yo.
The race will start soon.
Oh, everybody's in the area, Mario Bros. Circuit. Here, I'm gonna join him. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Nintendo made the worst decision with that update. Like,
Which update?
the one that made random courses not random anymore. Or no, sorry, not that. The update that made random courses intermissions. Like the boycotting level. The boycotting is on another level.
I
And
have no idea what you're talking about.
okay, that's fine.
What are
Essentially,
we
people
boycotting?
essentially people used to pick. Why is that 100cc? Can somebody explain that to me?
Why is there no 200? Could someone explain that to anybody?
Yeah, legit. I have the highest VR in the room.
This is my first online race,
Yo, that's cool.
and I can hardly beat the AI, so I'm assuming I'm not going to be able to beat real people.
Oh, come on. You know, after this race, I'm probably gonna add audio to this. I don't know why I didn't add audio because it's like they're just watching nothing, or they're watching something but they're not listening to it. It's like, bruh, come on,
That's that's kind of silly, John.
right? Exactly.
I miss Mario Kart 8.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Fun.
Although I only ever played online in that once as well, and I lost.
Wow,
I'm just a casual player.
that's fair. That's why you main Rosalina.
No, I mean Rosalina because she's awesome.
Okay. Right.
If I was a casual player, I would main one of the stupid ones like the cow or the snowman,
Right.
like a
That's
semi-casual
fair.
player.
Ah, come
You will never
on.
see me out here racing as the coin coffer.
No, I will not. That'd be wild. Like, I literally threw that and a red shell hit me. So that's fun.
What place are you in?
Second.
Dang it. I'm still in
Not
ninth.
anymore. I'm in eighth, ninth. Yeah. Yep. 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 There we go. Yep. That's more like it. Yep. You beat me
Of
because of
course I did.
getting Mario Karted. That always happens. That always happens, man.
You don't have a Switch too? Just say you're impoverished.
Oh.
Reading chat, John. You don't
Uh,
seem to be doing so.
I'm not. I'm not reading chat though.
Wait, why is it not just a Grand Prix? Is this what you were talking about?
No, what I was talking about was essentially one
One
second.
second.
Maybe. Okay, no. Essentially what I was talking about was if
Oh,
it
looks like I made the right choice.
everybody chose to pick random because they were mad at Nintendo. No, sorry. No, they were mad at Nintendo because there wasn't any classic cups, basically. And so Nintendo noticed that. Sorry. They chose random courses because random gave them all 3 laps of the course, and it was just that course. Whereas this is driving to the course and then doing a single lap. And nobody likes that. Does that make sense?
They're There's what, one Nintendo Switch 2 game right now, so I understand waiting for more.
Right.
I bought it because where I live, they sell super fast. I didn't know how long it was gonna be available, and I'm super impatient. Sorry, I'm reading chat again,
That's fine.
like streamers are supposed to, John. I've
I'm
never
reading it.
streamed
I'm reading it
before,
now, okay? I'm reading it now. I was too
and I
distracted
don't really
racing.
watch. I've never streamed before, and I don't really watch live streams. But the greatest streamer ever, Josiah Paul Parks. He
His
reads
middle
the
name is
chat, so I'm
Paul? I feel like I knew that.
yeah, why do you think he's Josiah P. Parks? It's Josiah
I
Paul.
didn't know. Oh, wait. That actually kind of makes sense, actually. For some reason, I never connected the dots.
Yeah, that's why he's JP. That's not Josiah Parks, that's Josiah Paul. It's like John people named John Paul or JP, you know?
I legit never knew that. That's
Yeah, me
wild.
too.
Ready? Oh, okay.
This ink.
That's
The ink has never been effective on me in any Mario Kart game before this one. Because normally
right.
I know the tracks like the back of my hand.
Exactly, bro. But now, it's not that way anymore. No.
Like you'd
No.
never catch me succumbing to the ink on Mario Kart 7 or something.
Right. Exactly. There's a shortcut right here, but I do not want to take it because of the fact that it's so risky.
Okay. Driven on this track in free roam a whole bunch, and I never realized it was Shy Guy Bazaar until just now.
I'm going to be honest, I heard nothing of what you just said. You cut out. But I think that's my Wi-Fi's fault.
I was saying I've drove on this track in free roam like a lot, and I never realized it was supposed to be Shy Guy Bazaar.
Okay. That makes sense. What place did you come in?
11th.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, when I was looking for this thing, I checked like 7 different stores.
That's
But then
crazy,
I saw
brother.
online a Target like 30 minutes from me had a couple in stock, so I drove drove 30 minutes to go get one.
Wow. That's
Commitment.
wild.
The Dairy Queen money is not gonna spend itself, John.
No, it's not. It's not. Why can't I hear the audio for this game?
Are your headphones plugged into your computer?
My head. Sorry, I'm not trying to hear the audio. I'm trying to capture it, and it's not working. I love Whistle Stop Summit, though. I'm gonna be honest.
You know what I love?
Not Whistle
Mario
Stop
Kart
Summit.
8.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't like. I've played hundreds of hours of that game. It's
It's my
fun,
favorite.
but I
Squeaky,
don't.
squeaky clean sprint. It's genius.
It's fair. Oh no no no. Okay okay. I got a peach medallion. Let's go. Let's go.
Like I like this game, but I'm not gonna, let recency bias cloud my judgment and say it's better than Mario Kart 8, which is probably just the best one, you know?
Right.
Like I have a feeling this one's so different and out there because they didn't know how to make a traditional Mario Kart game that could surpass Mario Kart 8 because it was just so optimized.
Right. Exactly. They spent all that time perfecting the formula, and then
I think the same thing's gonna happen with the next Smash Bros. Game because Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is just too peak.
right. Exactly. And so they're gonna have to make it somehow open world or something, which I don't get how they're gonna do.
3D,
Wait,
like
hold on. Actually, they could do
3D
that.
fighting games. 3D fighting games already exist, so they could do that.
Right.
Everyone would riot, I'm sure, but people
Yeah.
kind of rioted over this, so
Yeah. Exactly.
should we say something controversial to get a trending clip from this live stream?
You know what? Go for it. I don't have anything controversial to say, but well, actually,
See, I was
I have
hoping,
a YouTube channel, so yeah, I have a lot of controversial things to say. I just can't think of any right now.
yeah, I was hoping you did have one because that's kind of your job
Right.
is to rage bait people into leaving comments on your videos. I
No,
thought that was always
actually,
the whole
here
point of ranked.
I do have one. I do have one. Mario Kart World is going to get DLC in a month. I said it.
That's not a hot take. Everyone knows that. There's no
In a
tracks.
month.
There's there's
In
what,
a
five
month.
cups? I've already
There's
played all
no no
five of
no
the cups. I'm
no
ready for
no. There's
DLC.
8.
Doesn't sound right.
I think there's 8. Or wait, do you have
Well,
Rainbow Road?
yeah.
Okay.
However
So yeah,
many there
there's
is,
8.
I already played all of them, so I'm ready for them to add more. It shouldn't even be DLC. It should be an update because of how few are in the game.
That's fair.
They made this giant map and it's completely empty.
Yeah. Okay. I'm about to go in the comments myself. I just came in first. That was easy.
Good job.
I don't
I
I
got
don't
10.
get that. That's okay.
You were
You'll get
too
'em.
locked in.
I was too locked in, man. I don't get how you're supposed
Notice how the worst two racers are both using the cow.
to.
Just saying.
That is fun. Wait, hold on. One of
Then there's
them
a
is a
penguin
second
down
player.
there.
Right, exactly.
There's,
Notice.
there's a penguin down there and a sidestepper down there. I'm just saying. You're
Exactly,
not
brother.
real Mario Kart players. You're Commonwealths.
No. Exactly. Exactly,
You're not
brother.
on my level, buddy.
I feel like Presto uses uh Rosalina too. Is that I feel like that's the case.
I've had a few conversations with Preston on Instagram. He seems to have pretty good tastes.
Indeed he does. I don't like
Crown
any of these
City.
options.
I love Crown City. That's where I spend most of my time in free roam to getting the costumes because that's just there's a lot of different foods there.
Right, that's fair. That's fair.
So I know
Wait,
it really well.
hold up. What did I just discover? I just jumped down onto the wall of the section. Wait, hold on.
You didn't know you
Okay.
could wall ride? That was like
No,
the
no,
main
no,
selling point of
I
the
knew they
game.
could. I knew you could wall ride. I just didn't know that you could wall ride there. Although I guess that kind of makes sense. I mean, you can.
DK Spaceport.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. And it's
Where are the Koopalings at?
no clue.
I liked them. I liked to play as Morton. And Jack, my brother would play as Ludwig, and my older sister would play as Roy. So we all had a little thing going on with those guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't care about the Koopalings, but you know what?
I understand that a lot of people didn't really like them being in Mario Kart 8, but there's already so many characters in this game. I don't understand what the purpose of not adding them was, unless it was intentionally for DLC purposes.
Right. Exactly. And that's probably
Like
what
I'm
it is.
assuming Diddy Kong and Dixie Kong will end up in a DLC, you know?
Right. Exactly.
Probably a Luma at some point.
Ooh, that's pretty smart. What? 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 What just happened?
PD Piranha. PD Piranha's not in the game. Just a regular piranha plant, so that could happen.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I just got completely Mario Kart. I'm gonna be honest. That
Now,
sucks.
for DLC tracks, I'm assuming they've already made enough new ones, so we're mostly just gonna get legacy tracks, which
Either
I'm not
that
complaining about because I like
or
legacy tracks. And I feel like the legacy tracks in this game kind of let me down.
that's fair. Yeah. Or they're going to add like themed tracks based on like the character that they add, where it's like a track, almost like the Smash Fighter Pass,
Yeah, yeah, that's actually not too bad an idea.
and then some stickers. Which, by the way,
But
there's 1,000 stickers in the game. I made a joke about that in the
yeah,
video too.
I've been keeping track of how many of those I have.
Yeah, it's all good. Literally 99% of the stickers I'm not going to use ever.
I have a bunch
Legit.
of characters left to unlock too, but they're all like the Commonwealth characters. Like I already got all the main ones.
Right. Indeed. And
So
there's
like I
also
don't have Delfino or Fishbone yet.
well, those characters you have to unlock via the Kamek item, which is stupid cuz like nobody like the Kamek item doesn't appear enough to make it like I don't know. It's stupid. That's what it is. It's stupid. But yeah, I don't know.
Then how did I unlock Coin Coffer? Because I didn't even know a Kamek item existed.
Well, you transformed into something, right? When you got that?
Hmm?
When you unlocked Coin Coffer, did you
I don't
transform into Coin Coffer during that race?
maybe. No, it's me hitting this button, but I can do it differently. See, I'm just that I can just hit it, you know. But then I don't know. I don't think I'm making it.
Yes.
John. Me and John are live streaming. Sports Games asks if we can say Drake.
Drake. I'll do it.
No, I'm not going to say that. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I'm
I
not.
think Presto does. I'm a Daisy man. Okay. I like Daisy. I wasn't too fond of any of her costumes, so I picked Rosaline. I wanted to be Pauline, but she didn't have any she only has the one costume, so I just switched to Rosalina.
Right. It sucks still. All right.
Didn't we just play Crown City, or did we play something else?
I don't think we played Crown City. I think we played the we were gonna do Crown City and then we didn't because of the fact that like we didn't get that course. There's a boat. Yes, sir. How?
Peach
And
Castle, my favorite.
it's actually
Hmm?
called Peach Stadium.
What do you think about Donkey Kong Bonanza? I don't know if I was
It's
gonna buy
beautiful.
it or not.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
I was
I'm sorry.
torn between buying when it comes out, buying that and buying the director's cut of Yakuza 0, which for whatever reason is exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Because it's absurdly powerful. It's like absurd. It requires a lot of resources. I mean, like, oh wait,
So
oh wait. I'm
could
sorry.
a
I'm sorry.
computer, a co All the other
Sorry.
Yakuza
Sorry.
games are on computers and PlayStations and Xbox and everything. I don't
I'm sorry.
understand why this
I
one.
thought you were talking about Switch versus Switch 2. You weren't.
No, I mean it's actually exclusive.
Right.
It's something a
Which,
lot of game companies have been failing at in the past few years is actual exclusives, other than Nintendo.
right. Okay, I literally just hit myself with my own bomb. I'm going to be honest. That sucks.
My cat has been running her mouth so much this week, her voice is actually starting to go hoarse.
How is that possible? How can a cat run her mouth? How? My cat doesn't say anything.
Like her voice is actually starting to get all like scratchy. Like it sounds like it hurts.
Maybe she's getting sick.
I think she just needs to stop talking for 1 second.
Uh,
That's a good point. Pauline might get more costumes after Donkey Kong Bonanza comes out.
exactly. That was the whole thing that I was making in my video, the spiel that I was making.
That makes a lot of sense actually, because I was kind of confused because like it seems like they've been trying to make Pauline a part of the main cast for the past couple years, so it didn't make sense for them to just give her no costumes. Like they even put her in the newest Mario Party,
Right.
which we all know is only reserved for the closest of Mario's friends, like the
That's a fair
Monty,
point. That's a fair point. Wait, like the Monte Mole?
like the
Bro.
Monty Mole.
Oh boy.
Him and Mario go way back. They served together.
Wait, they what together?
They served in the military.
Uh
It's obscure Mario lore. Him and Monty Mole both fought in Vietnam together.
okay. Oh my. I'm doing really bad, but that's mainly because I'm
You
distracted.
you just passed me.
That's fair.
Sports Games asks, "What's your favorite video game console?"
Sports grade.
Sports Grams, my bad. I can't read.
It's all good.
My favorite video game console is either the 3DS or the Intellivision.
Um I mean the 3DS makes sense. You bought my 3DS from me.
I
So like
stole your 3DS from
no, you
you.
bought it from me. You still gave me money. You didn't give me a ton
I
of
gave
money.
you nothing.
You gave me money though.
I gave you nothing. I shorted you like what, $50?
I was giving
I
you a
looked it
deal,
up.
okay? I was giving you a deal, bro.
Before I made my offer, I looked it up. 3DS or 2DS XL top screen broken, $130.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Then it was
honest.
like,
That's
I'll give you 80
probably
bucks for it, John. Because I knew you didn't know how to fix it. But I could just make Jack fix it for me.
right. Right. That's fun.
And now, that was what, 3 years ago at this point?
Yeah, that was a while ago. That was forever ago, man.
Back in the day.
Back in the day, we were kids back then. I'm gonna be honest. We were children,
You're still a kid now, John.
but I'm almost an adult, and so are you.
No, I already am an adult. I'm the hashtag goat, as some people say. Crown City.
But Toad's Factory's
Come
better.
on, people. We have to play Crown City. They're pretty much begging us to.
Okay. Yes, sir.
See, I don't enjoy this one because it's the legacy track and it's nothing like the real Toad's Factory.
That's fair, but I mean, like, I don't know. They kind of had to
You
upgrade it.
never answered Sports Graham's question either, John.
I'm still thinking about it. Like, part of me wants to just say the Switch 2, but like
That's just recency bias.
but that's just recency bias, and like
you
there's
could play it
not,
safe and say the Wii.
huh?
You could play it safe and just say the Wii.
I don't like the Wii as much. I would prefer the Wii U, honestly.
That's fair. You didn't even
Like,
grow up with the Wii U. You're kind of a poser, honestly.
yeah.
You don't know what it's like to get bullied at
Wait,
Awana
wait. You
because
got bullied at Awana because you had a Wii U?
because everyone had a Wii and I had a Wii U. You don't know what it's like.
Wait. You mean you did the bullying? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, I got picked on.
That's so
I was the only
weird.
person
That's
who had a
so
Wii U.
weird.
I've met in my life, other than you, 3 people who had Wii U's, other than my brother-in-law.
Right.
Like when I was a kid and we actually used our Wii U, I mean. So we had three friends on Wii U.
That's wild. That's
You don't know the hardships of playing Minecraft for Wii U edition.
No, I don't. No clue. Not a
You're a
What
poser.
in the
You're a
world?
poser.
What in the world did I just see? The truck that I was going to go up on literally flew up and crushed me. That's wild.
Was it the one that got crushed by hammers?
Probably, yeah.
I got up to 7th. 1 banana and back down to 13th.
Right. I literally keep missing the items, I'm gonna be honest. That sucks.
Coins, coins, coins. The only time I get the mega mushroom is when I'm not in a giant crowd, but then every other time I'm in a giant crowd.
Exactly. That is literally Mario Kart 101. Give Doug Falcon the golden, not the golden dash mushroom, the thing.
They need to add the thunder cloud to this game.
They do. Well, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They do not need to add the thundercloud. I'm sorry. They do not. They do not need to add the
No,
thundercloud.
we already have a clip of you saying they need to add the thunder cloud now. So goodbye to your career. Also, I don't know if you can look over to the Discord, but Slid Fungus himself raises a pretty interesting question. Not even me. I think Jack's just on his phone at work.
Huh. Okay. When we're done with the race, I'll look.
That means he's watching stream, though. It says 5 watching. If you're watching the stream right now, say what's good so I can write you down in my logbook. I don't know how streaming works.
Okay, let's go. That was good. No!
I think I got second.
Yo, that's good.
I just realized.
Okay. Because he's good. He asked, why is John playing as the Diddy Blood? Because he's good. That's why.
Well, he kind of is one of the Commonwealths. I'm just saying.
That's fair, but so is the cow.
Who's using the cow? The worst 2 racers, remember?
That's fair. That is fair. No! Actually,
You know, it's one of my pet peeves, honestly. When I'm playing Mario Party with my siblings, they all pick the creatures. It's like, you don't gotta play as the Boo.
Right.
You don't have to play as the Monty Mole or the Spike. It's like, pick a human being, would you?
You're not wrong. I'm gonna be honest. That's a fair point.
When are we gonna play Crown City, people?
I don't know, man. I don't know. All the people in the top right are Mario Circuit fans. Mario Bros. Circuit, or whatever that track is called. The classic Mario Bros. Circuit. And of course, that's what we're doing.
They couldn't even manage to stop themselves from messing up an SNES track.
Yet instead they ended up making all of the all of the sorry, all of the I think they like made like all 4 courses from the SNES all one track basically. I think that's what I heard
Why am I
online.
in first?
Because the person in first left.
Why? Oh, now there's a cow in front of me. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, it is. It is. Just kidding. Uh Sportsgram asks Xbox or PlayStation, be honest. I'm going to be honest, neither of
PlayStation.
them.
PlayStation.
I'm a Nintendo fanboy. Sorry.
I haven't had it its entire life, but my PlayStation 4 is very old, but still very trusty. Never failed me. It's gonna die soon, so I have to be really nice to it, you know?
Right,
And
right.
I just wasted all my money on a Switch too, so I won't be able to replace it anytime soon.
No. They're like $100.
Well, I wouldn't want to buy another PS4. I'd just get a PS5 probably.
That's fair. Oh, I didn't realize that I was that far ahead.
If I wanted to, I could buy like 100 PS4s, you know? But I don't need. I feel like it'd be better to just save up for get the one-time purchase, you know, instead of
Right.
buying a new PS4 every 6 months.
That's a fair point. I'm going to be honest.
It's
That's a
like
fair
buying
point.
shoes. You can buy a nice pair once every couple of years, or you can buy a cheap pair every 6 months, you know? You just got to weigh out which one you think is a better investment.
Right. Exactly.
Like my shoes I bought for work are $40. I'm gonna need a new pair in 6 months, but it's only $40. You know, I could spend 200 on a nice pair, but that'll last me 2 years. But I
Right.
don't
I
see
mean,
the value.
I'm going to be honest though. I got my shoes for work a year ago and they're still holding up. So,
Well, you also work at a really dainty location. I work in a real, like in the trenches. I have a real job, John.
my job is a real job too, okay? Don't say
Okay,
my
buddy.
job isn't a real job.
No,
I have to
I
deal with
believe you,
people
buddy.
still. Okay?
Yeah, I don't even have to do that. They lock me in the back.
That's fair. That's
They
fair.
lock me away in the back and they say, "Make food or you're fired."
I love that. I don't even know. That's funny. That's funny. I'm still contemplating what my favorite video game console is. I think
What was your first console?
my first console was the 3DS. I got it
Really?
from a cousin. I got it from like a second cousin who came over to my house randomly and gave it to me. And the first game that I ever played on it was Skylanders, uh, the original Skylanders, which will forever be a game. I don't know if it's my favorite game, but
It will never stop being a game
no, it won't. Exactly.
until all the Skylanders internal batteries die.
You know, that's a fair point. I'm going to be honest. That is really, really sad. That's really sad.
Our Skylanders are gonna die of old age in like a year. I don't know. Actually, our Skylanders are really old. We'd have to go through and test all of them. I'm sure some of them have already died, like our giants and whatnot.
I didn't ever think about that, but yeah, that's sad. That's actually sad.
If you think about it, Skylanders was like the biggest scam.
That's it was. It was. They made you buy a bunch of toys just so that you could play. It's like
Yeah, you had
physical
to spend 50
DLC.
bucks on the game, and then you had to spend like $5 to $20 on each Skylander. They made bank.
And yet they still went bankrupt. I wonder why. Cuz no
They
one
just
want to
weren't
buy it.
smart. Well, one, it was probably expensive to produce the Skylanders, so one failed game would be the end. And two, they probably just weren't smart with their money.
That's
Because
fair.
remember, Skylanders Racing or whatever it was with Bowser and Donkey Kong, that one just flopped.
Ugh, yeah. Oh yeah, I
Trap
remember
Team
getting
was the last one. Trap Team was the last one that did well, and that one was fun.
Right, right. And they tried. They really tried with that final game, but they just failed. I'm gonna be honest. I got
I
that
think
for
my
my
favorite was
Switch.
was
As,
Giants.
huh?
My favorite was Giants.
Yeah. That has like the most interesting story, I'm gonna be honest. It's
Did you ever
so
play Swap? What was it? Swap Masters? Was that a thing?
Swap Force.
Swap Force.
I think
You
I
ever play that
have
one?
I think I've actually played all of them. I just
That
can't
was the
remember
first
all the
one I
stories
ever
and
got.
everything.
First one I ever got was Swap Force. I liked that one, but the disc broke, so we didn't really play it for very
Ah,
long.
man.
Then we played Giants forever. Then we got Trap Team one year, and it was cool because we could finally use our swap masters again because we couldn't use them in Giants because it was an older game.
Right.
So we
Exactly.
got to break those guys out.
Oh my, I almost got flattened. How are you in second, brother?
I'm not anymore. I got hit by a boomerang.
Bro, that Oh! I don't know how I didn't get hit by those.
Now everybody and their mother is in front of me.
Oh my.
There goes Spike. Just seeing Spike fills my heart with hatred, anger. I hate Spike.
Why?
Look at him.
I can't see him. I don't know where he is. Is
You
he
know
in
what a
front?
Spike looks like?
Yeah, I know what a spike
Yes,
looks
he's
like.
up front.
Oh,
Well, envision a spike in your mind.
right. Envision a spike in my mind and be filled with rage.
Be filled with rage.
Or don't, because it's a Mario Kart character.
Spike's Desert. NSMBU. World 2 Stage 4.
Is that your least favorite stage
No, I
in
don't mind that
that
one.
game? Just kidding. For some reason, this spot on the map always makes me slow down. I don't get it.
Yeah, that's another thing with this game. When I was playing single player Grand Prix, it felt like no matter what I did, whether I used a mushroom or hit the turns perfectly or anything, I was just slower. Like I changed my character a ton, and I was still just slower than the AI, and I don't understand.
Yeah, that's I don't know, man. That's weird. Because I feel like I'm as fast as the AI, but like, obviously
Like
not.
I was spamming gold mushrooms and like drifting perfectly and everything, and I just couldn't pass anybody.
Right. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I came in behind you. I'm gonna be honest. How have we just dropped to
Only,
0 concurrent viewers? That doesn't make sense.
mine still says 3.
That's
But
weird.
if I had to guess, Jack probably had to go back to work, and the other people just probably got bored because we're not interesting people.
And Dallas. I feel like Dallas. He should be watching. Maybe not. You know what? Maybe he isn't. I'm gonna be honest. We're boring. Or yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just boring. Maybe you're the interesting one.
Oh yeah, I work at freaking Dairy Queen, buddy.
Right. I work at freaking Chick-fil-A. Actually, it's not freaking.
No, you don't. You don't work at freaking Chick-fil-A. You just work at Chick-fil-A, and you don't work. You just you kind of are there because it's not a real job. Oh, I should have voted Boo Cinema. I just realized I voted for the Galleon. Boo Cinema is fun. I like that one.
Yeah. Dairy Queen. Yep. Yep.
Yo, I know that guy in the chat.
Really?
Yo, he knows I work at Dairy Queen.
That's funny.
No, no underscore reality underscore 4871. Did you know I work at Dairy Queen? It's a little fun fact about myself.
Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Ah, brother. I didn't get the item.
Don't get blown off the path by a foo.
No, I won't.
Who's your favorite Mario enemy? Like, that he faces in his day-to-day life?
In his day-to-day life? I feel like it's the Goomba. 100%.
No, that's probably the most common, but is that really your favorite?
No, it isn't. I'm gonna be honest.
No underscore reality underscore 4871. What's your favorite Mario enemy? Look at me interacting with the chat like a real streamer. I'm like Josiah Paul Parks in here.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a real streamer. I'm just streaming.
You're also not a
I
real
never
fast
called
food
myself
employee.
a streamer. I just said I was streaming.
Your job title is a professional rage baiter because all you do is say opinions that you know will make people mad, so they leave comments on your
I
video.
don't. Okay. Okay. Chill. Chill, bro. Chill.
I know the truth hurts, but it's
I
something you need to
don't do
hear
that
more
on
often.
purpose.
Name one ranked video that all the comments weren't just hating. And not like hating on my nose, like that one comment, but like hating on your tier list.
I have opinions, okay? I have opinions, and my
And
opinions are
the
unique.
opinions are fabricated for engagement baiting.
No, they're not.
Like
They're literally not. I'm gonna be
they
honest.
are,
They're not.
John.
No, I
Don't
do
lie
not do
to
that.
us.
I don't
So
do that.
there's two options here. You fabricate your opinions for rage baiting, or you make your opinions different from everyone else's because you think you're so special.
No, I don't do
Because
that either.
sometimes your
I just
opinions
have
are
different
just
opinions.
wrong.
That's
No, you don't.
okay. I don't
You don't
care.
have to lie to me, John. We're buddies. We're
I'm not
chums.
lying to you.
We're chums.
Right.
If you're not honest about your strategy, then you'll never be a successful YouTuber like me.
Right. By
The
the way,
description of one of my most viewed videos is I hit record and then uploaded this without editing it because that's exactly what I did. I'm not going to pretend like it was a deliberate choice to make the video seem cooler. No, I was just too lazy and didn't think anyone would watch it.
okay.
4.7 thousand views later. And let's not forget my video that has 14,000 views, buddy.
I never said anything about those videos.
Maybe you should have. Maybe you should be more like me, John.
No, I definitely should not. I'm gonna be honest. I like being myself.
No one in the comments of your videos really enjoys that.
Actually, on my latest videos, people actually do enjoy that. I'm gonna be honest. But then again, I don't make
Sometimes
ranked videos over there, so yet.
Sometimes you just need to tell people what they want to hear, John.
And that's not what I'm
You
here
don't-
for. I'm gonna be honest. That's not what I'm
Yeah,
here for.
because you're here for rage baiting. You're a rage baiter.
I'm not trying to rage bait.
You're a rage baiter.
Yeah. Yep.
Avery, boo this guy.
Huh?
If you're still in the chat. If you're still in the chat, boo this guy.
Wow.
We'll see if he listens. In like 30 seconds when the stream catches up with the real life. Did I get third? I got third.
I got 12th or 11th. Opinions on Young
Sheldon
Sheldon.
fan says opinions on Young Sheldon. It's one of the greatest shows of all time. No doubt about that. Like I've watched the whole series many times. It just gets better with every watch, and the ending just gut-wrenching. It moves me to tears.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
So,
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know.
Do you think Young
is.
Sheldon fan is Jack, or do you think Young Sheldon fan is Vibe and Z? Favorite season? 6. What's your favorite season, young Sheldon fan? Favorite show of the trilogy? It's either Young Sheldon or the first or Big Bang. I like Georgie and Mandy, but it needs to finish before I can make my choice. Season 7 was so short though. There wasn't enough content. See, John, I'm engaging with the chat.
Yeah, I know.
And this is certainly somebody I know. It's either one of my siblings or it's my editor, and they're playing a prank on us, John.
Uh-huh. Right. I hate this course, bro. Come on.
Why? It's so pretty.
It's pretty, but the water is so frustrating. So frustrating. You don't understand how frustrating the water is.
What were you saying? Sorry.
You don't understand how frustrating the water is on this track.
Any worse than Wario's Galleon?
I guess not. You're right. Well, no, because
I wish
It's a
being
lot-
able
it's a
to
lot-
drive under the water.
it's a lot tighter. It's a lot tighter than this track.
Driving under the water was fun.
You can still technically do that. Whenever you land in the water from a jump, you get
I'm
submerged for a
talking
second.
about how you did it in Mario Kart
I
8.
know.
See,
Okay, I know.
You're rage baiting me. You're rage baiting me.
No, dude, that's not possible. There's no thing to click on.
No, I was starting. No, you're thinking of clickbaiting. I was starting to get a little annoyed. It's like, no, you can't drive under the water before. Then it was like, this is John rage baiting me again. He wants me to go down in the comments and tell him his tier list is wrong because that boosts the engagement.
I don't.
Come over.
But you know what doesn't boost the engagement? People clicking off early because of the fact that I have wrong opinions.
I'll figure it out. No,
That
people they leave a comment. They leave a hate comment.
But people leaving the video early has more weight on the video than actually them leaving a comment and saying things.
Well, no one's gonna leave early after your first bad opinion because they want to see the rest. Like, if this guy thinks this one's good, what's he think's the best?
Okay, that's fair.
Or how does he rank my favorite? And then you put it in F tier.
You know, that's fair.
Have you ever put something in F tier, actually?
Yeah, I have. Oh, yeah, I have. I put Ness in
I try to avoid
F
it.
tier.
When I'm ranking things, I try to avoid the F tier, you know?
Right. No, I do not. I do not avoid the F tier. I actually use the I utilize the F tier like a lot. I'm gonna be honest.
Fun fact: my NSMB ranking was actually almost the exact opposite of Scott Tholas's.
That's crazy.
Because what I took into account is the actual contents of the game, where what he took into account was, well, I played you first. That was the first one I ever played. So
right.
Obviously, I was going to go from newest to oldest, or from oldest to newest, because I actually played that one and know it's special. Whereas he played the first one first and then played all the other ones after. So to him, it felt like they were just releasing the same game over and over again, you know? So
that's
but
fair, yeah.
Since
you
I played the newest one first, it was different because I was going back and I was able to understand. Of course, the older games weren't going to be as good as the newer ones. So just an interesting perspective thing.
Yeah.
And I don't think anyone left a comment on that video. No hate comments or anything. I think I might have left a hate comment, actually.
On your... that doesn't even make sense, brother.
Someone's got to do it. I lead the pack.
Oh, my word.
See, I like this track. This watery area of this track.
I don't like the final turn. It's like always messes me up. Oh! Oh, that was close. You almost beat me.
I thought you were way behind
Dairy
me.
Queen hater. I hate Dairy Queen. I hate Dairy Queen.
So it's Vibe and Z. Only he talks like that.
Right. Right.
I thought it was my sister for a second, but then she came in the room while young Sheldon fan was still yapping.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that doesn't work.
Said it, but only work today came through, so it really didn't work out. No working.
You know what's
Today
crazy
is
about this
my
game?
day off, and I'm playing Mario Kart World with Dastardly John on live stream. Isn't that crazy?
Are you
That
recording something?
crazy? No, I was just yapping.
Oh. Okay. You know what's crazy about this game though?
What?
You can drive up waterfalls.
Yeah. Dairy Queen is the best, young Sheldon the fan. And if for whatever reason you had an hour and a half of footage of somebody playing Miitopia and you weren't editing it, that would make you a lazy bones. Fun fact. That would make you a big fat lazy bones. Not that I'm saying you have any of that stuff because you're not editor Vibe and Z. But if you did, that would make you a lazy bones. How long does this go on?
It just keeps going. It just keeps going as long as. Oh, you know what? We probably should play Knockout Tour soon.
I was gonna say, we've already been streaming for an hour, haven't we?
Yep. We have.
Okay, we'll make this our last race. I was gonna say, why do people keep leaving before it ends? When does it end?
It doesn't end. It just keeps going.
So if we stay long enough, we'll be the last two players?
No, because people will keep joining.
Opal E. Smith, hello! Dairy Queen hate young Sheldon fan has changed his name to Dairy Queen hater.
Wait. What?
That means Privacy made a whole new email. Two
Yeah.
whole new emails to come into stream and harass me.
Oh, that's pretty wild. Pretty wild, to be honest.
Dairy Queen hater, when you wake up tomorrow, there's gonna be a 6-piece sauce and toss extra toast next to you in your bed.
Oh man, that's funny.
Since we opened, they have had me on burgers, so I know how to do burgers, but not really anything else. And then last night they put me on the fryer, and then it was kind of scary because I don't know how to do the fryer, but luckily I figured it out.
That's why you do it. That's why you do it for the first time so that you can learn.
I mean, I did it before during training, but like, ever since the store opened, they've only had me do burgers.
That's fair. Okay.
I just had to refresh my memory on everything.
Right.
Luckily, none of it's super hard. It's just there's a lot more fryer orders than there is burger orders, so it's just a lot busier. You know, burgers will have a rush every once in a while, but most of the time I'm just standing around.
Right.
Whereas fryer's pretty consistent.
Yeah.
Because at Dairy Queen, we actually, we love eating cows. I know you people aren't too big on that.
Chick-fil-A is a different story. We make chicken.
Make mediocre, overpriced chicken 6 days a week.
Okay, yeah.
Your job's not a real job, John.
Dude, I don't make the chicken. I just serve the people.
Right. You're in the drive-thru, aren't you?
I'm in the drive-thru. I'm behind the counter.
That's
all
not
the
a real
things.
job. Anyone can do that.
No, but not everybody can do it with such precision and, stuff.
You couldn't even go back there and make a chicken sandwich.
I probably could.
Have you ever done it?
If my friend Riley showed me.
Riley Smith doesn't get to show you anything.
Okay. Then no, I couldn't.
I could go in your kitchen and make a chicken
Opal
sandwich.
Smith, just so you know, that's a complete joke. Dairy Queen hater is not actually Dairy Queen hater. He's the same person as young Sheldon fan, I think. Is that correct?
Yes, and he's the same person as editor Vibe and Z, who needs to be editing my Miitopia video.
Yeah, exactly. nobody here hates. Well, I don't know about that, but you know, I'm fairly certain nobody here hates Dairy Queen.
Oh, I want to get a substitute so bad.
But yes, Chick-fil-A is amazing. Thank you very much.
Chick-fil-A is mediocre and costs too much.
It actually costs the
Although I'm
exact
not
same
one
amount.
to talk because I'm on a Switch 2 right now, which is also mediocre and costs too much.
Yep.
Dairy Queen is significantly cheaper before you start flapping your gums.
Wait, what?
What were you going to say?
I was going to say that Chick-fil-A is no more expensive. Actually, it's less expensive than something like Wendy's. And Wendy's is even more mediocre.
It depends on the Wendy's. It's very hit or miss.
That's fair.
The Wendy's on 30th Street, phenomenal. The Wendy's in Washington Square, buns.
Wait, Washington Square? I go to that
Isn't
one.
there
And
one
it's
in
not
there?
that bad.
Well, because you haven't had the one on 30th Street, buddy. Now, the best Wendy's? No, I just don't like the one guy. Oh, what did Cortez ever do to you? What's your beef with Cortez, Dairy Queen hater?
Right.
Unless you're talking about somebody else. That's true, Opal E. Smith. Everything does cost too much. Bring back the dollar menu.
Right.
When
exactly
during
and
training,
then,
the owner of the store said, "When I bought my first Dairy Queen, a large Blizzard cost $3.99. Now it's almost $8. Can you believe that?"
bro, that's wild. What is a large blizzard,
I'm
by the way?
lucky.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know what a large blizzard is.
A Blizzard is like our signature ice cream treat,
Okay.
and large is just the biggest size.
Oh, okay.
It's just it's kind of like a milkshake, but it's like more solid. Like our thing is when we serve it to you, we flip it upside down and it doesn't fall out of the cup. And if we don't flip it, or if we do flip it and it falls out, you get another one free, you know?
Wait, I'm sorry. Can you say that again? That did not make sense.
Our like little quirk is that when we serve you a Blizzard, we flip it upside down before we hand it to you and it doesn't fall out of the cup. But if it does fall out of the cup, or we don't flip it before we give it to you, you get another one free.
That's pretty crazy. So you guys have your own little thing, like my pleasure.
Yeah, kind of. Fun fact, we also have a copyright on our ice cream cones. No one's allowed to serve ice cream cones like ours.
That's wild.
We also have a copyright on our spoons.
That's wild too.
We have proprietary Dairy Queen brand fryers and grills invented by Dairy Queen engineers.
Okay.
And
I'm
just
fairly
opened
certain
a
that all
brand.
restaurants have their own proprietary things like
Some
that.
of them go through other companies though.
That's fair.
We just opened the new store that I work in, and in like 2 months we're opening another one 20 minutes away.
Okay.
So like the company's expanding very quickly, or at least this franchise is. We're gonna take over the world soon.
Yeah. I don't know
And I'm
about
hoping
but-
that because I did such a acceptable job grilling the burgers, the Dairy Queen will spare me from execution.
That's funny.
Of course, you're not getting spared because you work at that other place.
Nah. What do you mean?
What's that place called again?
Chick-fil-A?
That's the one.
Yeah. I have 7,000 VR. That's impressive.
What does that even mean?
It means my
we
VR
going
is
back
7,000.
Are we going back to play Knockout Tour now?
Right. Yeah. We completely forgot. I think we played like 5 more races.
What's the matter, Dairy Queen hater? You scared?
Yeah, probably.
Knockout Tour.
By the way, I have... What? You're in a knockout
that's
tour
a
with
good
20...
question, John. How do you not know what a blizzard is?
I don't know, man. I don't know. By the way,
There's
your
not
race...
24 people in here.
Yeah, there is.
There's 0 people in here. I'm looking around. Reset the menu. Wait, Presto is
There we
playing
go.
right now?
No, he's not. How are you?
Oh. Refresh the menu.
I'm doing that.
There's not 24 people in here.
Can you quit and join out or join another one?
Yes, give me a minute.
Okay.
Do you at whatever that place you work at is called, do you even have as like a signature dish? Or is it just mid chicken sandwiches you can get at Meyer?
It's the well, I believe it is the milkshakes. But the milkshakes aren't
Everywhere sells
unique.
a milkshake. I'm talking about like our thing is like no one else has a Blizzard. Like, but everyone has a milkshake, you know? Like, do you have anything special?
Good service, I guess. I don't know.
Well, everywhere has good service if you have good employees.
No, this is a different level of good service, like excellent service.
Our service is excellent because we have nice people on the registers, you know? It just depends on the person you're getting served by.
But at Chick-fil-A, every single person that you're going to get served by is going to guaranteed be nice. Which is why people
I've had
come to
mean
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A servers.
And they
In
got
West Virginia, I
fired.
went to
I'm fairly certain
I
they
don't
got fired.
know. In West Virginia, I went to Chick-fil-A. They were as snooty as a McDonald's employee.
They're having a bad day. Then again, so
They
was a
also live in
McDonald's
West
employee.
Virginia. They also live in West Virginia. I mean, are you gonna join me or what?
I can't join the knockout tour. Unable to join the knockout tour. Can you quit the knockout tour and join another one?
I already have done that twice now. Hit
Uh,
create room,
okay.
and I'll try and join you. Do you
Okay.
see it? Hit friends.
Yes.
Go back. Go back. Click on friends. Create room.
I did that.
I know you're trying your best, but your best needs to be just a little bit better.
I don't believe you, man. I don't believe you. How do I know if this is a knockout tour?
I don't know. It's not.
Okay.
Actually, no. A room is just that's just free roam, I believe. All right, you try and join a knockout tour, and I'll try and join you.
Okay. We'll do that. The race will start soon.
I just don't think you can do these with friends.
Huh?
I just don't think you can do these with friends. Because it puts you into a full one.
Right. Okay. That's fun.
See, the difference between my job and your job is, John, I could walk into Meijer, buy a bag of waffle fries, buy a spicy chicken sandwich and 3 pickles, then go home and have the same meal. You can't go into Meijer and buy a blizzard or a flamethrower.
Okay.
Just saying.
Yep.
Like, that's why restaurants gotta have something special, you know? Or like a burger. Because you can't buy pre-made burgers at grocery stores.
Actually, I don't know. Whatever, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Huh. I don't know, man. I guess we're just gonna have to keep on playing races.
We've been streaming for an hour, haven't we?
Yeah, but I want to do it for 2. Unless you only do it
Two?
for 1. Or 1.5.
John, some people have things to do.
Oh, okay. What do you
We
have to
can
do?
do, how about one more race? One more race.
Okay. I'm gonna be Donkey Kong with the B Dasher.
I'm gonna ride in the plastic dump truck.
Oh my.
Oh, wait, I
Okay.
don't think we're in the same one. Hold on.
Yeah, no, we're not.
Let me join you real quick. The plastic dump truck's pretty fast.
Right. But like, it's a plastic dump truck.
But it's fast.
But it's a plastic dump truck.
Sometimes it's not about how you look, John. I mean, you're playing the feathery DK, so you should know.
He doesn't have feathers. I don't know what you are talking about. Like, he doesn't have
If
feathers.
you look at the original if you look at the real Donkey Kong and next to this one, you'll see which one looks more feathery.
Okay, whatever.
They need to bring him
Whatever.
back.
No, they don't. I like this new
I'm
Donkey
gonna
Kong.
mod. I'm gonna mod my Switch too. Download a mod for Donkey Kong Bonanza that turns him back into Donkey Kong.
Just so you know, if you do that, you're gonna get banned. Well, unless you never connect to
They
the online servers,
they will try.
and they'll fail. Fairly certain. Well,
Exactly.
I don't know.
They can't get me. I work at Dairy Queen.
I'm gonna be honest. Have you joined, or am I just crazy?
Yeah, I'm in the
Oh, okay.
airship.
Oh, okay.
I wish Josiah was here.
Yeah. Sad. Quite sad because he was able to interact with the, people in the lobby and chat.
No one has
and-
said anything in chat forever, or else I would be saying something.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
If you're in chat, say something funny / interesting.
What if they're not in chat and they say something funny / interesting?
But we won't know, will we?
No, we won't. Exactly. Okay. 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 Hear me out. Why did Nintendo remove the race replay function?
They didn't.
They didn't?
I was playing Grand Prix. Have you played any offline games?
No. In Mario Kart World.
You can still you replay your races. Like the video afterwards that just shows what happened. You can
Right.
still do that. I've messed around with that, with the slow motion and everything, just like in Mario Kart 8.
Am I blind? I'm probably blind.
You- You're just trying to rage bait me,
I'm
but
genuinely
it's
serious.
not gonna work.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, they have it in here still.
Where is it?
Well, at the end of every offline race, right underneath next and quit, it says replay, view replay.
Right, but once the race is over, you can't watch it again.
You couldn't do that in Mario Kart 8 either.
Yeah, you could. There was the whole
Oh.
MKTV thing.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. You're rage baiting me.
I'm not rage baiting you. I just know that at the end of every race in Mario Kart 8, you could view the replay and you could like slow it down and speed it up and everything, and then you
Right.
would click off and it'd be done.
But then there's also the option at the bottom of the screen with Mario Kart 8 where it was called MKTV. It would have like all the recent replays from your recent races.
I never clicked on that, I guess.
What? Oh my word, I just got flattened.
I mean, I believe you. I just never engaged in such activity.
Oh
It's
dear,
a
oh dear, oh dear.
spike.
Come on, brother. I have more
Kamek
siblings than you
turned
can
everyone
count on
into
one hand.
conquerors.
That's amazing. Also crazy.
I know some families like that.
Yeah.
But once you get to start having 4 kids in one bedroom, that's where I draw the line. It's like I don't really think
I
even
don't
if I
want to
did have
torture
kids
my
one day,
children by having them
I want to
all
have
cramped into one
2
bedroom.
max, 2 so that it's not an only child because, their lives are sad. But
Yeah,
like
they're sad
3
and
would be
they're
3 would be too many. They're sad and lonely. And they're,
right.
like 2 seems like a good amount.
Exactly.
Honestly, 4 is too many. I don't need 3 siblings. One of them just moved out, so now I pretty much only have 2 siblings.
Let's go. Just kidding. I don't know.
The only bad thing is they might be moving to Michigan, and like of all places.
Ah. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I don't
Actually,
even like
Michigan's where
college.
my grandparents live, so
I don't even like college football, and even I have I have a bad taste in my mouth about Michigan. We went to war with them once. They tried to take Toledo from us.
Oh yeah,
Did you
that's
know
fair.
that?
Yeah, I did. That's crazy.
We don't even like Toledo. But I hate Toledo, but like still, that's kind of rude that they try to steal it.
Yeah. Ninth. You came in.
So Opal E. Smith, how many siblings do you have? 11? Oh, wait, no, one hand. 6? Sorry.
Sup, Sticky Wicket 449. Can we do more races, brother? I'm just kidding. I don't know.
We can.
I didn't
I just
even
have to
hear
go to
you.
my grandfather's house in a bit. Like, not right away. We can do a couple more.
Okay.
We'll play till if this race ends after 10:15. We can call you Sticky. I'd hate to be called Sticky. I mean, I have phobia of being sticky. Fun fact.
That's wild, man. That's wild.
Another fun fact about me for all the people out there watching. I work at Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
John plays
Yeah.
pretend at Chick-fil-A.
I don't play pretend. Stop it.
He pretends to be a real boy with a real job. One day, John. One day. Although you did used to work at McDonald's, so you're still moving up in the world.
You know what? You know what? I don't care what you have to think about me, honestly.
5 in one room? It better be a big room.
Oh man, that's
Because I've just got one other person in my room, and we're still cramped in here.
yeah. Seven
7
siblings.
siblings.
That's crazy.
I just realized there's like a 30-second delay on the stream. So like we're gonna be responding to their things, and then they're just not gonna know for a
Right.
minute. Like, I just realized I'm in first place.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, here comes a
Wild,
golden
buddy.
shell.
Always move out of the way for those things.
I'm not in first place anymore. I just got double bombed. Now I'm in 15th. How about for our next stream, we just play Mario Kart 8?
I'm gonna be honest. Sure. I don't care.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Say no?
Yeah, I guess. What are you gonna do? Say no?
You can't say no to me. I'm your favorite.
That's not true.
Your favorite
Out of
member of the
everybody,
gaming corner. No, of the gaming corner.
no, you, Presto, and Josiah are all tied. You're
No,
all my
I'm number
favorites.
1.
No,
I've known you longer.
but that doesn't matter. Actually, I've known Josiah longer. I've known Josiah since I was like 10 or 11. I've known him way longer.
Well, that's 1 year. We met when we were 12, didn't we?
But that's still longer.
1 year.
But that's still longer.
As
Brother.
long as I rank higher than Preston. I mean, he lives in Utah. Come on.
Yeah, he lives in Utah, and
I don't live in Utah. That's points for me, I feel. We got a Chick-fil-A hater in here. Who could that be?
you. I'm fairly certain she's talking about you.
Oh, no, I only hate the Chick-fil-A in Belden Village because my food was cold last time I ate there. Every other Chick-fil-A is fine.
Oh boy.
All right, we got time for one more race. One of my best friends works at Chick-fil-A, actually. It's not you, John. You don't work. You play pretend.
Dude. What do you call him
Because
then?
the Chick-fil-A in Belden Village is not a restaurant. It's
an experience.
It's a madhouse.
How is other Chick-fil-A's different? That doesn't make sense.
Well, because at other Chick-fil-A's I don't have to wait 12 minutes and then get a cold sandwich.
If you just come at like 2 or 3 p.m., you're not gonna have to wait that long.
It was like 4:30 when I got the sandwich. It wasn't lunch rush.
Huh. I don't know.
I don't eat at Chick-fil-A very often. I don't know if you could tell why.
And I can tell.
Dicky Wicket 1449 asks, "Do you play Fortnite?"
I used to.
I
Not
do.
anymore.
I have, if I added up all my hours across all systems, I would have over 104 days logged on Fortnite.
How many hours is that?
Several thousand.
Several thousand.
Several meaning more than 4.
That's crazy, brother.
What do you mean, do I play Fortnite or do the people chatting play? You're the people chatting. We're the main character.
Oh my. I'm assuming she means the people chatting that we're watching, but
You're a no-lifer? Don't I know it, brother? Although I did just get a job. I haven't been on Fortnite in like a week. I work at Dairy Queen. Little fun fact about me.
Dude, they know. Brother.
Are you saying I'm rage baiting you, John?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I would never rage bait you, John.
Right. And I would never rage bait you either. Well, actually, I would.
See,
I wouldn't rage bait you because I don't rage bait.
the difference between you and me is I'm not lying right now, John.
Wow, you're crazy. I love the
crazy.
throwing animation for the blue shell, specifically for Donkey Kong. So intense.
I don't think I've thrown a blue shell since I started playing this game.
Okay, well, you need to play the game more.
I have, well, like, I don't know how many hours I have. I'll check before stream ends. But I played this game a ton.
I played it more.
I don't. Well, I'm sure you have. You've had it longer. I just don't spend that much time in placements where I would get blue shells. You know, when I'm offline, I'm usually in like 5th, and then right now I'm in 13th.
Right.
A Sting Bee, they couldn't even be bothered to add a Bezos or the Honey Queen. It had to be the Sting Bee. Like, that's just disrespectful.
Yeah, it is pretty disrespectful, I'm gonna be honest.
The Honey Queen was in Mario Kart before. So you're gonna add the Fishbone, but not the Honey Queen?
Bro.
I can't catch a break.
I got lightninged outside the track.
I agree so much. I don't care for the current season either. Everyone I know is glazing it. They're gassing it up, saying Fortnite's finally fun again. But it's kind of boring. Like, the last one, the Star Wars one, that was tons of fun with the TIE Fighters and the X-Wing. This one is just a little slow. Like, I feel like there's not enough movement. And the map's too big and everything, you know?
Right.
Sorry, I was reading chat.
No, that's fine. We have 6 viewers, which is solid to end on.
Yeah. Let me check my hours on this game. Star Wars was fire.
Let the people know.
After the stream ends, I should probably put pants on.
You don't. What? What?
I just got out of bed, John.
I at least got dressed.
I rolled out of bed at 8:40, and you were like, "We're gonna test our mics at 8:45." So I had barely any time to go to the bathroom. I came back, and I
Wow. That's crazy, brother. That's
my
crazy.
hat's cooler than yours too. It's got embroidering on the brim. My Dairy Queen hat.
Mine has embroidering on the front too, brother.
I said on the brim.
Okay, whatever.
Look at that brim. It's plain. Also, look at that haircut, John.
Yeah.
That surgery did a number on you.
Yeah, it did.
But you survived. That's all
I
that matters
survived.
to me.
Survived. I made it. But yes. But with that, that is us playing Mario Kart World
Mario
for an
Kart
hour
World.
and
I'm gonna
30
I'm gonna
minutes.
X the everything app about this.
What?
I'm gonna make an X the everything app post about this.
Okay. Okay. You do that, man.
You
No,
do know
that.
X the everything app, don't you?
I know X.
X the everything app.
That. Okay. Okay. You call it that. You call it that.
That's what it's called. If I go onto the App Store right now and search X, it'll come up as X the everything app.
Right. Right. Okay.
I'm not lying. I'm not crazy.
Okay.
You think
Okay.
I am. You think
Right.
I am, but I'm not.
Okay. With that,
Goodbye, Sticky Wicket 1449. You have an amazing day as well. Hopefully you don't have to encounter anyone like this John fellow.
okay. Goodbye, y'all.